Welcome back. It is 8:38 on this Tuesday morning. A festival fail and a pop star sports a gown from a controversial designer. TMZ's Harvey Levin joins us from LA. Good morning, Harvey. Good to see you. Katy Perry, no stranger to odd outfits. And this one's very controversial for several reasons. Fill us in.
Yeah, the outfit was by a guy named John Galliano. I'm sorry to say, Lauren, I mean, I like Katy Perry, but the outfit is just hideous. She was wearing it at the Met Gala last night. But the interesting thing about the outfit, it was designed by a man who professed his love for Adolf Hitler, John Galliano, the designer. You may recall that back in 2011, he was convicted of the crime in France of public insults based on religious affiliation. He had called a woman an epithet involving the Jewish religion, calling her a Jewish something I'm not going to say. And then he said, people like you would be dead today. Your mothers, your forefathers would all be blanking gassed and blanking dead.
So did Katy Perry respond to this? I mean, everyone's talking about it this morning.
No, not yet. I'll tell you, we put this up on the website. Everybody else was doing, you know, the fashion, and we were doing, the dude that designed this dress was professing his love for Hitler. So it got thousands of comments, and so far, radio silent from Katy. Apparently this guy is a big designer. But it is interesting, isn't it, the way celebrities pick and choose, that certain people are dead to them when they do stuff like this, and other people, well, the gown's nice, you know.
Yeah, you like the gown, you like the gown. Although I think it's kind of odd that it's like totally covering her face and you can't even see her. I mean, the gown itself, even I don't even care who designed it. It still looks odd to me.
Well, I agree. I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
So let's talk about this this music festival. I guess this was just a huge fail. This is like some luxurious music festival. You're going to have to fill us in on this, but I guess there's a lawsuit because the festival that had all this hype, this Fry Festival, and then like it wasn't ready in time. What happened?
Well, more than that. I mean, look, it's called the Fire Festival. It was supposed to go down in the Bahamas. It was a fiasco. They were advertising it with yachts and private jets and luxurious accommodations and gourmet food. And the pictures that came out were FEMA tents, 2 pieces of bread with cheese. Now, the organizers are saying there were some villas, there was better food, and people are kind of trashing them for no reason. But there is now a $100 million lawsuit against the organizers, including Ja Rule. And the lawsuit, it's a class action suit by people who showed up. The lawsuit says these guys defrauded them. They knew this was what it was, and it was a get-rich-quick scheme. And they were lying from the get-go about the accommodations.
Yeah, you can see what the pictures look like there. I mean, there's really not much there. Some tents, and I don't even know what that is that we're looking at. I think that was probably supposed to be a food stand or something. But and we saw some of the video that showed how luxurious it was supposed to be. And there were some people that were there, I saw like on Instagram, where they were posting pictures of what they wanted it to look like or what they thought it was going to look like and what it turned out to be, which was anything but. But at least you're in the Bahamas, right?
Well, they didn't see it that way, and as a matter of fact, we put a picture up this morning, and according to the people who filed the lawsuit, this picture, you see all these people kind of laid out on the ground at the terminal at the airport trying to get out of the Bahamas, and the guard is locking the door. And according to some of the people there, they actually put a chain link fence around the terminal so people couldn't get out. So these people, they say they were trapped and people were passing out. It sounds unbelievable.
Oh, wow. All right, Harvey, stay on top of it. Thanks.
Okay, Lauren.
You can see TMZ weeknights, 11 p.m. weekdays, 3 p.m. here on Fox 4. You can find a link to the show's website on our website, fox4news.com.